Hey guys, Deepak here from digitaldeepak.com. And today in this session, we are going to cover the topic of deep marketing mastery. I'm pretty sure that you are watching this particular video right now because you have got an email from me. And you have been subscribed to my email list for some time and you have been receiving valuable emails. You have been receiving free courses, free ebooks, and things like that from my end. And I have primarily built my audience using email marketing. And my version of email marketing is called deep marketing. And what is different in my approach is that I'm not like a typical YouTuber, even though I have a YouTube silver play button here. I have more than 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not like so regular in posting on YouTube, and a lot of influencers and a lot of creators keep posting something on social media, and that is how they build their personal brand. And what I have done is that I have gone ahead and built my personal brand primarily using email. And why email and what is the format that I use to do email marketing is something that I'm going to show you today in this particular masterclass. And let me go ahead and first share my screen with you. And in my screen, you will be able to see my email marketing CRM. So this is the CRM that I use right now. I'm using a CRM called ConvertKit. This is where I gather all the subscribers. If you go ahead and look at my daily subscriber count, it's around 500 to 1,000 every day. So new subscribers keep getting added to my list every day. And how do I get new subscribers to my list? I run Facebook ads and Google ads for them. So Facebook ads and Google ads is something that we will discuss in another masterclass like this. But today we are just going to focus on what happens after somebody enters their name and email ID. So if you go ahead and have a look at my lead magnet, so I created a course on digital marketing, and it is a free course. And this particular course has 25 videos as of now. But I am planning to recreate this course into a 100-day digital marketing course. And I never advertise my products and services directly. We make a lot of revenue. We have Alpha Club, we have Career Kickstarter, we have the internship program. But a lot of people, when they sell courses or sell some products and services, they try to advertise their products and services directly on the web. And they expect that sales will come directly. But for any sale to happen, you need to build trust first, and you need to build familiarity. You need to build it through repetition. You need to build it through value addition. Like, for example, today I'm doing this particular masterclass for my entire email list. If you are from the internship program, you get to attend this masterclass. But even if you are in my email list, you get to attend this masterclass. And this is my way of nurturing my email list, right? I'm giving a free masterclass so that I can add value first, even before asking for a sale. And that is what most people miss, especially creators, that they do not focus on adding value first. So if you go ahead and have a look at my Google Ads account, so I will just give you a sneak peek of my Google Ads account on the backend. You will be able to see the campaigns that I am running to generate leads. So I advertise directly on Google and Facebook about my free digital marketing course. People come and sign up for the free digital marketing course from this particular landing page. And once they sign up, they will get 25 lessons in sequence and delivered once every 2 days. And this particular email sequence goes ahead and nurtures these leads, and the leads go from cold leads to warm leads. So before going ahead and promoting anything to my audience, I first build my brand with them and kind of do an account-based marketing for so many leads at scale. So here you can see my Google Ads account, and I have got 1.13 million leads just from Google Ads and 8.4 million clicks. And the average cost of conversion is just 17 rupees. Obviously, this is like a comparatively small number. When you look at the acquisition cost of getting a customer, it will be in 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees or more. But here I'm only promoting a free digital marketing course, right? So when I'm promoting a free digital marketing course, what happens? People go ahead and subscribe for it, and I get conversion ratio on the landing page of as high as 30%. So a lot of people ask me, Deepak, what is the purpose of creating an email list? What is the purpose of creating like a free course and generating leads for it? You are just giving it away for free, but how can you afford to advertise it? I'm able to afford to advertise it because these people who receive free content from me, and even this particular session is a free content that I am doing for my audience, and people who receive this free content, they pay attention, and people who pay attention will build trust with you, and once trust is built, the transaction will happen. So that is the CATT funnel: content, attention, trust, transaction. So if you got that in your mind, just type CATT in the chat box. I would like to just see if you guys are paying the attention here. I have created the content. What right now I'm talking is content, and you are paying attention to it. And as a result of it, many people will end up building trust with me, right? So putting the chat box back to 0 so that we can focus on the session. So this particular model has helped me so much to build such a huge following, and a lot of my YouTube subscribers have come because of the email list that I have built. So I will go ahead and show you a simple email sequence. Like for example, recently we have been promoting a lot of alphaclub.com, and you guys might know about Alpha Club. You might have received emails about it. All right. We might be having problem here because of the www dot. So it goes without the www dot. So if people want to join my premium mastermind, which I have created just for freelancers, consultants, and agency owners, they have to enter their name, email ID, and phone number here and join the waiting list. This is one way to generate leads. One way to generate leads is to give away some free content, like a free course or a free ebook. One way to generate leads is to ask people to join a waiting list. This kind of funnel is actually better if people are already in your list and they know you. And if you go into sequences, I have written a set of emails which goes to people who join the waiting list of Alpha Club, promoting Alpha Club. So here you can see the first email says, is Alpha Club right for you? The second email says, you are the average of 5 people around you and why masterminds are important. Third email talks about marketing agency versus SaaS products. And only in the fifth email, I actually go ahead and ask people to apply for Alpha Club. So if there are any business owners here, and if there are any freelancers here, or if there are any consultants here, go ahead and just join the Alpha Club waiting list, and I will let you know when we are open for taking up new members. It's a limited mastermind of just 99 people, and I get to consult them personally with my time, just like one-on-one calls. So even for Alpha Club, getting customers, this is what we have done. We have basically built a drip marketing sequence. And here you can see, this is the open rate for each and every email that I sent. First email has a massive open rate of 78%. Second email, 54. Third email, 51. And even all the way down, this email still gets 30% open rate. And you can see people are slowly moving through the list. Some people are here in the third email. Some people are here in the fourth email. And the benefit of building like a drip marketing sequence like this is that you don't need to be constantly creating content all the time. You can create content once, and then you can go ahead and let the content run by itself. And when the content runs by itself, it keeps adding value by itself, which means that you can generate leads and you can wait until the leads convert into customers. You don't need to keep pushing them to buy them something. This is a very, very natural way to sell, by adding value first and building your brand. And I'm pretty sure that you guys have gone on roads and you guys have seen hoardings and things like that, right? And let's say a very big company like Airtel. You see Airtel logo, there is a big hoarding, there is a TV ad running, and if you are driving down some main road in a city, they will have dividers, they will have these banners, and it's like Airtel, 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 Airtel. The same logo will be repeating so many times. What does it mean? It means that if you want to build a brand, you have to do repetition. But most of the repetitions are very irritating. Have you ever seen in a theater that you go to a theater and you will be able to see that in the theater, they keep going ahead and run ads, and sometimes the same ad runs twice back to back, and it's very irritating to see the same ad twice, right? But why are they doing it? They are doing repetition so that you remember the brand. But here we are leveraging the same power of repetition, but instead of going ahead and constantly disturbing people by flashing your brand name and logo in front of them, you are actually adding value to them, right? If just repeating your face or repeating your logo builds trust, then politicians will be the most trusted people in this country because you can see their posters everywhere. Just seeing their poster just irritates you, right? You don't necessarily build trust with them because they're just putting up a poster. They are well known, but are they well trusted? No, because they are not adding value. They are not having a conversation with you. So here, I will show you another funnel I have created in a similar fashion. And here you can see that I created a course called the 100-day lead generation course. In fact, I will go ahead and give this course for you today. If you have not subscribed for it before, you can subscribe it for free. This particular course is 1,000 rupees worth, and I'm giving it away for free to you today. So that is the link from which you go ahead and subscribe for the 100-day lead generation course. So what is this 100-day lead generation course? It's a 3 months course, almost 100 days, 3 months, 10 days, where every day you will get one email lesson. And some of these email lessons also have videos linked to it. And some of them have some assignments linked to it. So here, if you look at it, so what I did was that I went ahead and created this sequence. Welcome note. So as soon as people opt in into the free course, then they get a welcome note, day 2, day 3. So every day one lesson is delivered, and this goes on for 100 days, which means that today, if you subscribe for this 100-day lead generation course, for the next 100 days, every day morning, I will be inside your email inbox, but not irritating you with some promotion or showing my face or just showing my logo. I'm actually adding value. I'm actually giving you a course, but I am drip feeding it, which means that every day you keep seeing my name and you keep seeing some value, you will end up building a lot of trust with me. So how does these emails perform? So first, let's look at the power of these emails by looking at the open rate. We have generated more than 30,000 leads for this particular course so far. And people have gone ahead and opened most of the emails. The email always stays at around 25 to 30% open rate. And towards the end, it goes back up to 30% open rate, which means that these people are constantly reading these emails and getting value out of it. And is the open rate enough to show us that, hey, these emails are really working? What I will do is that I will go ahead and show you the replies that I get to these emails. A lot of people think that email marketing doesn't work, but let me prove it to you. People read emails, and right now we have 450 people live on this call, and all of you are here because you saw my email today morning, right? In such a short notice, I have been able to gather 450 people to listen to what I have to say today, and that is because of the power of email, right? And let's go ahead and have a look at all the replies that I get to the 100-day lead generation course. So you can see I have bookmarked it separately and filtered it. And people are actually going ahead and giving me very long replies here. And here you can see email course is very useful. Please send affiliate details to me. This will work for B2B or B2C. People are, saying that, hey, this is a fantastic idea. And here you can see there is so many email replies, and people are like overwhelmingly positive with all the email replies because these emails are providing value, and I'm literally giving them a valuable lesson for free. And the best part about it is that this particular email sequence is in a sequence. It's like day 1, day 2, day 3. And here you can see all the email replies for like day 38, day 37. And this keeps going on, guys. This keeps going on. Here you can see it is 101 to 150 of 5,800 replies. If 5,800 people have replied to my emails, you can see the kind of engagement that I am doing in a very, very deep way with my audience. And that's one of the reason I am building a very strong personal brand in the digital marketing niche, right? I don't keep posting YouTube videos randomly. And nowadays I am posting a little bit more consistently, but until now, this has primarily happened because we have gone ahead and created like a very, very strong marketing funnel for us, which works on automation. See, right now I'm talking to you, but the automation is always working on the background, right? That is why I call myself Digital Deepak. A lot of people think that I call myself Digital Deepak because I am teaching digital marketing. But the real meaning of Digital Deepak is that I am creating a digital version of myself, putting the content out there and creating systems and structures around it that the digital version of me is speaking to someone at this point. Like right now, I'm talking to you live, you are listening to me live, but I'm pretty sure there is someone somewhere who is one of my students who is watching one of my training videos right now. Isn't that the digital form of this Deepak? So that is why I call the brand Digital Deepak. Did that give you an aha moment? Just type aha in the chat box if you had like an aha moment. That is something that might have never thought about, right? Is the session useful, guys? Just type useful in the chat box if the session has been useful until now and you are learning something new. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go deeper into this particular concept, right? So now that I have talked about email marketing and how this particular drip sequence creates value on automation and goes ahead and helps you the personal brand that you want to build. And let me just go ahead and close the chat box so that I don't get distracted. So what I'm going to show you right now is something even more amazing, and that is email personalization. So a lot of people think that social media will replace email, but one of the reasons social media will never replace email is because email, first of all, predates the internet itself. The first contact between two computers was happening when one person sent an email to another person, and this was before www, which is World Wide Web, even existed. So what happens is that when you are sending out an email, first of all, email is a very, very personal space. People like reading emails and they would go ahead and check their email inbox to see if there are any notifications. And you are not just spamming people, right? You are only sending email to people who have opted in to receive email from you. And to get people to opt in to receive email from us, that is why we use something like a CRM, which goes ahead and sends out email. So I will go ahead and show you how my internship program application looks. A lot of people here might have already applied for the internship program, and a lot of people here are already interns who might have come down through this funnel, right? So we have applytoday.com, and here if you go ahead and click apply for batch 25, here you can see this is the entire application form that people fill. So what I do for email personalization is that when people go ahead and fill that application form, they select whether they are an entrepreneur, professional, or student, because these are the three main customer categories that I am serving. And I also ask them, what is it that they want to do next? They want to get a digital marketing job. They want to become a digital marketing freelancer or consultant. They want to start a new digital marketing company or agency. So this is something I let people select. And then I go ahead and ask people what is the biggest challenge that is stopping them from achieving the goals. So this is personalized data that I am collecting from the lead. So generally we just collect name, email ID, and phone number. But here we are collecting name, email ID, phone number, and a little bit of personalized data about the leads. You can only send personalized messages if you have some personalized data, right? So when I go ahead and send out a broadcast sequence to my list, especially when they have applied for the internship program and I want to invite them to go ahead and attend one of my launch webinars for the internship program where we sell our top level product, which is the internship program. So this is the email that I send to people when I tell them that the application is approved. So here, you know that they have given me some data. So first I put that data here and it will talk about whether they are a student, whether they are a professional, or whatever it is. And here is the most interesting part. Pay really close attention to this. What I have done here is that I have put something called conditional content. And there is a very simple syntax for it. If you go ahead and search for ConvertKit liquid templating, you will get like a help article which talks about how do you personalize the emails based on what people have entered as information in the lead form. So it gives a syntax. So I just copy pasted this syntax. And basically what I have done is that I have created a simple automation. And I could call it artificial intelligence also because it is making some decisions. But what is artificial intelligence anyway? It is a simple set of if and else statements. So what this particular email sequence does is that if subscriber status contains student, then show this content block. If it is professional, then show this content block. If it is entrepreneur, then show this content block, because different people need different messaging. Then I also go ahead and segment the content based on what is their goal. So if somebody has said that their goal is to start a new digital marketing company or agency, then this is the content that they will receive. The other sections they won't receive. This is done by a very simple if-else statement. If subscriber status contains student, else if subscriber status contains professional, else if subscriber status contains entrepreneur, and there is an end of statement. You don't need to know coding for this. This is a very simple syntax. I'm a civil engineer. I don't code. I don't know how to develop apps, but this is something we can learn easily, right, as digital marketers. So what this particular email does is that this particular email with all this permutation combination of these personalizations creates 90 different personalized email combinations. And we can actually go ahead and have a look at how the personalized emails look. So let me go ahead and click on preview. And let me go ahead and say preview as subscriber. So I will just see if I can select a subscriber here by searching for it. The database is heavy, so it is taking some time. Let me just check. All right, so this particular email ID we will take. So this person has selected, this person has not selected anything. So that is why nothing is showing up. Let me pick up another email ID. This is one of my test email IDs. So here you can see that, this person has also filled the form. So let me just go ahead and show you within the type form itself and pull out some data there. We need to get someone who has actually applied for the internship program and has given that personalized data to us. So this is my type form login. And this is where all the data is collected. And I use Zapier to pass on this data back to ConvertKit. So for that, you probably need to learn Zapier automation course. And Zapier automation course will help you understand how to pass this data from type form to ConvertKit, right? So this is the form that people fill. If you go ahead and check results, you can see that there are more than 1.2 million people who have viewed this form. More than 800,000 people have started, and 354,000 people have applied for the internship program so far. So here, if I go ahead and just copy one of the email IDs, so this person says that he is a student. This is also a student. This is an entrepreneur, Kiran Kumar. So let's go ahead and copy his email ID and put it on the personalized section here. Preview as a subscriber. And I will put it here. And I will also go ahead and check if the data has been passed on to the subscriber. So within the ConvertKit app, each and every subscriber has custom fields. So custom fields is where we go ahead and put the information. And if you are an intern, you will learn actually how to do this in lesson number 11, which is deep marketing automation. I go much more in depth, helping you implement these personalized emails. Right now, I'm just showing you like an overview to understand the fundamentals of this particular method of marketing, which is called deep marketing, and how this method is executed. So let's see. So this subscriber has come into the system, and he has come in today on September 27th. And here you can see int status, int goal, and int wall. The information is already there. So here you can see that this particular person. Let's say this particular person has. So this is the kind of email he will get. So here it is personalized, and people feel like we are manually reviewing all the applicants and actually sending a manual email because it is so personalized, right? So since you are an entrepreneur, this content block, since you are a freelancer and want to become a freelancer and consultant, this particular content block with the right testimonials and with the right content for the challenge that they are facing. So this is a broadcast email format. I have also applied the same technique in the email drip sequence format. And here you can see the subject lines are personalized based on what they have entered. So do you want to subscriber int goal? It will replace, do you want to start a digital marketing agency? Do you want to become a freelancer or consultant? So this particular email gives like insane open rate, because what the subscriber has selected is what is showing up on his emails. And this, gentlemen and ladies, is the power of deep marketing, where you are sending personalized emails to each and every one. If you feel like this method is wow, just type wow in the chat box. You feel like this is like an amazing power, Yes, to actually personalize communication in such a way that it is scalable to thousands and thousands of subscribers. Amazing. Glad that you guys really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you for a request. It will just take 1 minute of your time. And if you uh, found this particular thing useful, I hope you will take out 1 minute of your time and do it for me. Yes, just type yes in the chat box if you are ready to do me like a small favor. So what we have done is that whatever I spoke about today, we have spoken about it in a recent podcast that I published on my YouTube channel. So let me go ahead and show you my YouTube channel and where that podcast is and give you the link to that particular podcast. So here you can see this is the YouTube channel, and I hope you are already subscribed to the YouTube channel. One moment. And this is the particular podcast that I was talking about. And what I want you to do is that I want you to leave a comment about this particular session of what you have learned about deep marketing. I want you to go ahead and comment about it in this particular video so that I can, get your comments there. So I have just shared the link with you in the chat box. So please open that video, go ahead and hit like on this video and go ahead and leave a comment because deep marketing is what we have discussed in this particular podcast as well. Bookmark it and make sure that you watch the entire podcast. We talk a lot about how we go ahead and nurture potential clients for our agency through the deep marketing technique. So I hope I can go ahead and see your comments. Let me just hit refresh on this particular video. The like count has just jumped from 42 to 82 directly, and I can see that people are starting to comment, and I think that you can go ahead and leave a comment right there. Right, so just type done in the chat box if you have hit like on that video, and please subscribe to my channel. You will get a lot more content like this, and go ahead and leave a comment about what you learned today. You learned the power of deep marketing. You learned how email marketing is one of the most powerful marketing channels out there. And you have learned that you have to put in a lot of effort to create content. And once you put in a lot of effort to create content, this content will always give you a very, very healthy ROI. And the healthy ROI is all about going ahead and converting clients and converting customers down the funnel so that you can start making revenue and profits out of it and start reinvesting that revenue back into content creation and content distribution. So that's about it for this session. Did you love the session today? Did you like it? How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me know in the chat box. And with that note, um, I would like to, if you want to like stay around, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and put it in the chat box. If there are any relevant questions, I will go ahead and answer it. And we will take it forward from there. Glad to know, guys. Glad to know. I will be doing such master classes almost every week. So stay tuned for my emails to make sure that you do not miss any live sessions like this. And I will see you in the next webinar. Thanks a lot for joining. And yes, this particular masterclass has been recorded and it will also be shared with you on email so that you can watch the entire recording. And one more favor I can ask of you, if you really want to take a moment to, give back some value back to me, what you can do is that you can go ahead and search for Digital Deepak on Google, click on the ratings and leave a review for the brand Digital Deepak in general, not specifically for any product, but for the brand Digital Deepak in general. Do you love my emails? Do you love my masterclasses? Go ahead and leave it here just by searching Digital Deepak. Or what I will do is that I will give you the maps link also. You can go ahead and share the review on the maps link. So I will copy this link and share it on the chat box. So review for Digital Deepak as a brand. please take a moment. I'm not asking for anything today apart from this. I'm not even trying to sell something. This is just purely value addition on a Saturday night, where most of the people might be partying and wasting their time. We are here to learn and take our career forward. So I hope you loved this. Looking forward to all the interns completing the internship program successfully. Looking forward to the people who are yet to join the internship program. Please go ahead and join it. If not, if it is not the right time for you, keep staying subscribed to my email list. Keep attending these live classes. And in the next webinar, we will go ahead and talk about niche selection. In one more webinar, we will talk about freelancing. These are the main topics that people keep asking about. And you can just go ahead and say good night to your fellow participants in the chat box, and good night to you as well. And see you guys, and bye-bye.